好，咁我先講下啲少少嘅 update 啦。咁我啱啱早幾日同你哋都講過啦，你哋又見到個 project brief 出現係嘛？咁咧，因為其實我盡可能啦，即係我盡我嘅能力啦，我都唔知我嘅能力有幾多。咁其實當然就唔多啦，不過盡我所能啦嚇。點樣可以即係喺大家好似即係嘅情況底下，點樣可以幫大家即係去減緊一啲嘅 workload 啦？咁你見到我其實早幾日都 WhatsApp 咗大家㗎啦。咁咧就係話我哋個 EA2咧嘗試即係幫大家即係同我哋之前好早期嘅一個好 rough 嘅一個 idea 就係話將個 EA2啦由30秒嘅 key post 變成20秒嘅 key post。咁而家 OK 嘅，其實即係 D.I 肯即係都 agree 我哋去做一啲咁嘅即係小嘅變動嘅，係啦。咁所以咧，我哋就會個 E2咧其實係減短咗啲嘅。原先同之前同你講嘅30秒係啦。咁但係咧我之前咧都係個 project brief 度冇乜得好清楚啊。咁我而家即係可能 mark 翻清楚少少啦。咁因為咧我都知有幾位同學係個人做㗎。係啦，即係佢得一個人喺呢一班而做一個即係做呢一個 final year project。咁如果對於佢哋嚟講要做20秒嘅，即係或者30秒嘅 key post 就實在太唔 reasonable 啦。咁所以咧，相應地咧即係無論係一組做又好，做個人做嘅都好啦，我都相應減咗啲量嘅。咁可以聽清楚啊。嗱，如果係一組嘅同學，我無論你係幾多個人係屬於2A1啦，即係可能有啲同學仔我知道有成4個人啦，有啲同學有成5個人一組㗎，即係都係2A1嘅同學嚟嘅，即係 FYP 裡面係啦。咁亦不過我都知道有啲人係2個人嘅啫，好少嘅相對係啦。咁我都冇辦法啦。咁總之當一組嘅單位啦，咁就做20秒嘅，係啦，就做20秒嘅一個 key post 嘅 animation 啦。咁如果係個人嘅，即係以我所知有3位同學啦，即係 Powell 啦、任博濤啦、Chili 啦，3個咧都係應該係得自己一個係呢一班，而係做緊即係嗱，例如Powell 咧就係做緊超大機神啦。咁你一樣就係用翻我網上面俾你嘅條片去做啦。跟住 Chili 都係啦，用我網上面俾你嗰條 animatics 咧，就去 base 上嗰樣嘢嚟拍個 rotoscoping 啦，再畫 key pose 啦。咁任博濤應該就自己本身都有個 FIP 嘅，係啦。咁照樣用翻你黃金唱片嗰度咧，去做翻嗰個 project 咁樣去做嘅，係啦。咁不過咧就即係刪減啲，原先係要大家做10秒㗎。如果係個人嘅話，而家就要做8秒嘅啫。係啦，咁記得啦，呢8秒係做 key post 嘅啫 ，key post 係啦，唔係逐格畫，亦都唔係逐格喺 AE 畫，即係其實唔係 CA2 嚟嘅，係啦。咁你見到都係一啲手畫嘅一啲即係嘅練習啦，係啦。咁呢個就係有少少 update 嘅啫，咁冇乜特別啦。其他都係不變啦，都係一樣，即係不過我寫清楚啲啫嘛。即係我之前就即係一個 project brief 寫晒係一組嘅又好，一個同學做嘅都好。咁我咧而家個 project brief 就寫得清楚啲，一組又點做，一個人嘅又點做，其實就寫清楚，一組係做20秒，個人就做8秒咁樣咯。咁所以咧呢度咧一組咧，如果一組嘅話咧，應該咧前後咧就有成50秒噶咯喎。點解50秒嘅？又話20秒嘅？因為你 CA1 做咗30秒噶嘛，跟住 EA2 又做咗20秒噶嘛，咁咪 total 有50秒咯。係啦，咁見到條片係咁嘅啫。咁 all in one video 咧，有人都問㗎，其實同之前 CA1 一樣㗎。亦都有人問一個問題啊。嗱，其實你留意翻啦，EA1 同 EA2 咧都係寫 group project 嚟㗎。group assignment 嚟嘅，你見到，因為我哋都係用 FYP 單位做㗎嘛，所以咧你哋只需要派一個代表 deadline 前交就 OK 㗎啦。咁當然啦，如果你係個人一條片，即係個人組嘅話咧，咁你係需要自己係 upload 翻㗎啦，因為你得你自己啊嘛。咁其實交嘅嘢咧，同之前都係一樣嘅。你見到例如 all in one video 交咩啊？咪就係一條片你 After Effects 啦，你要即係將佢條片 combine 翻一齊嘅，即係有條 key post 嘅，跟住有個 animatic 可能喺左下角，跟住 rotoscoping video 就喺右下角，咁嘅完整嘅一條片㗎嘛，係嘛？咁即係其實同你交 CA1 係一模一樣嘅，係啦。咁所以咧，大家就留意翻啦。So let me explain the EA1 and also the EA2 with you, okay? because we try to minimize your workload, okay? So that for the EA2, we finalize, okay, that your your EA2 will be 20 seconds of the key pose animation if you are working in a group, okay? No matter how many members you have, maybe you got one more group member or 3 or 4, okay? If you are work as a group, okay, you need to complete a 20 seconds of the key pose animation, okay? If you work on your own, okay, if you're only working on your own project, okay, means you are the only one who are in 2A1 and you're working for your final year project, and then you don't need to work for 20 seconds because it will be a very heavy workload, okay? So you will only work on 8 seconds, okay, of the key pose drawing, okay? So for all the individual works, okay, you only need to complete an 8 seconds of the key pose drawing. So in this new project brief, actually, I tried to written down some important things, okay, to show you what you need to submit if you work as a group and what you need to submit if you work by yourself, okay? So you can see that extra 20 seconds for group project or extra 8 seconds for the individual work. So you need to look carefully, okay? If you are work as a group or you are work as an individual, okay? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me through the WhatsApp, okay? If you don't understand it, okay? Because I'm worried that you misunderstand the project brief and then you did something wrong, okay? Which is not what I want you to do, okay? So for the all-in-one video, just like what you did in CA1, actually it's exactly the same as the CA1. You got all-in-one video, okay? You will show all the animatics, key pose, and rotoscoping in one video. Okay, of course you need to separate to show me your key pose and also your rotoscoping video, and the third one should be an all-in-one video. 係啦，咁其實你記得啦，同你嘅 C1 係一樣㗎。雖然話要有一條 all-in-one video 啦，同 C1 一樣咧，你就係要有一版 slide 啦，有個 PowerPoint 啦，即係同你之前即係做根本係同 C1 做嘅話一樣嘅。好似 C1 嘅時候交個 PowerPoint 咧，你見到有一版咧就會係嗱，當然有 reference 啦、有 research 啦，照樣同 C1 係一模一樣嘅。咁但係我上次都有解釋過㗎。咁你做嗰啲 research 咧，咁你話咁我同 C1 嘅 research 可唔可以用翻 C1 裡面揾咗個 research 啊？咁我有講過啊，只可以有50%係同 C1 嘅 research 一樣，因為點解咧？因為你今次新做嘅嗰20秒嘅或者30秒嘅嗰個rotoscoping 嘅 video 咧，咁可能會有新嘅角色 involve 咗，或者個劇情上啊係真係喺呢新嘅段落，佢係有第二個演繹嘅，即係可能你 C1 嘅時候你揀咗個高潮啦，咁嗰幕係可能係好緊張嘅，可能個主角係好嬲嘅嗰幕，咁你揾咗好多好嬲嘅一啲片段啦，咁但係可能你今次揀嘅呢段落咧，其實佢係好似可能係日常嘅一啲動作，可能返學啊、食飯啊，即係另外一啲動作嚟㗎嘛。咁所以你應該會有一啲新嘅 reference 係要揾嘅，你係之前未揾過嘅，我相信係咪？所以我會 accept 可能你哋揾嘅 research 咧有一半係可能係舊嘅，可能有一半咧係即係同你而家嗰個段落係新嘅配合嘅。咁或者當然啦，你話10個 reference 全部都係新嘅，亦都得，因為真係好 depends， 因為其實即係我要你揾呢堆片嘅作用，唔係話罰你哋做功課啊，即係唔係罰你哋夾硬係要做啲嘢要你哋做，而係你揾嘅呢啲片咧，其實係應該係 suppose 係幫你去諗你點樣去拍嗰堆 rotoscoping 㗎嘛，係咪？都希望你睇咗啲片，例如有個人唔開心，原來唔開心係咁行路嘅，所以你拍 rotoscoping 嘅片嘅時候，咪模仿咁樣去行路咯。係啊，所以其實啲片嘅作用其實係希望等你揾咗，知道會大係點，跟住你先跟住去拍咁去做嘅。其實係啦，所以其實嗰啲片唔係話敷衍為份功課而做，而係你本身真係拍之前，其實你真係要睇呢啲參考先做得到㗎嘛。So for the EA2 actually is quite similar to the CA1. If you still remember about the CA1, you need to submit a PowerPoint, and in that PowerPoint, you need to show 10 reference. Okay, 10 reference that you can download from the YouTube, or you can record by yourself. Okay, and then you need to insert a video of the rotoscoping video. And then the other page in the PowerPoint, you will show the key pose animation. And the last page of the PowerPoint, you should have a video, which is called all-in-one video, okay? All-in-one video should include the animatics, the key pose, and also the rotoscoping video. You need to render it as a one single clip in After Effects, okay? So that in that PowerPoint, you need to show me 10 references and 3 video, okay, that is done by you. Okay, so actually it's quite similar to the CA1 that you have already submitted. Okay, if you work in a group, okay, just remind any of your group mate. Okay, there should be one representative from your group mate. Any one of your representative will submit the PowerPoint on time. Okay, for the EA2, okay, or even the EA1, okay, you also need to ask for your friend or your group mate as a representative to upload the files in Moodle on time, okay? But if you work as an individual, means you don't have any group members, okay? So you need to submit by yourself, okay? So just want to remind you something, okay? So if you have any other questions, okay, please feel free to ask me, okay? Because we don't have a lot of time left, because you know that the deadline will be on next week, as I remember. So so you have to make sure you all understand about the project. 係啦，咁因為其實份功課下個禮拜係 deadline 嚟㗎啦，咁所以咧大家一定要確保即係自己要清楚份功課啦。唔清楚嘅話，你都要早啲問，因為我擔心即係我唔想大家即係等間做完咗個 work， 跟住其實係即係原來做錯咗，咁你花咗個心機，但係我又俾唔到分你喎，係嘛？咁呢個先係最大件事。咁但係其實當然啦，其實個困難又應該你哋理解個 CA1 咧，應該要理解 EA2 應該唔困難嘅話 ，EA1 咧，因為其實同 CA1 係極度相似嘅，只不過做另外嘅一段落嘅啫。係啦，咁我記得我之前都同你哋提過噶啦，盡量揀嗰個片段咧係盡量係多啲動作啦，咁盡量可以呈現到咧你喺呢一科裏面學咗嘅一啲同 motion design 有關係嘅一啲元素落去啦，係啦。So as I remember that because you need to pick 30 seconds to shoot the rotoscoping video, and you also need to draw 8 seconds or 20 seconds of the key pose animation, no matter how many or how long is the animation. Remember, try to pick some sequence which can show your ability. For example, you can show you your learning, okay, your understanding in this lesson, okay, because in this lesson we're talking about the motion design. So I suppose you will select one clip, okay, maybe consists of a lot of motions, okay, so that I can see how you apply the body language, how you apply the line of action or the gesture or the facial expression, okay, in your animation, okay, to design the motion of the character. Okay, so you have to pick a sequence wisely, okay, in order to get a good marks. 係啦，咁跟住呢一 part 就完咗。咁繼續提大家啦，如果有同學咧個 rotoscoping 片拍咗嘅話，記住 upload 入去我哋嗰個我俾你嗰條 Google Drive 個 link 個 server 啦。咁我等間就會俾翻啲 feedback 你哋噶啦。咁好，咁我哋轉翻今日嘅內容先。Okay, so just want to remind you, because you know that upload the video take times, okay? So just want to remind you, remember to upload your rotoscoping video in the Google Drive that I share with you, okay? So that I can have a look after the lecture of today. So you can upload it now. 係啦，咁即係趁我講緊書嘅時候，大家就可以 upload 住自己啲片入去先啦。咁等間我講完書咪即刻即係就去 download 啊，因為如果唔係咧 你 upload 嘅時候，跟住我先即係我話睇你先至 upload，跟住我 upload 又要 download 又要時間，係咪咁就唔得啊？同埋咧，我都想提提大家啊，我發覺咧，大家交啲片咧好大啊，係啦，我見過有同學仔咧交啲片咧4G 啊、5G 啊，太大啦。咁麻煩大家將佢 compress 下先啦。咁如果啲同學話我唔識得 compress 喎，我部電腦咧只能夠 export 做 AVI 啊，所以咧佢啲片太好大㗎，下下都非常之大。首先第一件事，如果你真係去到成幾 G 咧，即嘅 file 咧，我其實有啲方法可以教大家點樣去將 down size 嘅。咁就係你可以將呢條咁大巨大嘅片咧 upload 入去 YouTube， 係啦 ，upload 入去 YouTube， 然之後咧再喺 YouTube 裏面 download 翻落嚟啊。係啦，你 upload 咗入去 YouTube 之後咧，其實有好多啲 online 嘅 converter 咧，就可以 download 翻啲 YouTube 片落嚟。咁你經過一個咁樣嘅手續，你 upload 入 YouTube， 再 YouTube download 翻落嚟咧，其實你條片即刻會細好多㗎。係啦，咁當然個 quality 亦都唔會特別差咗好多，但係就會細好多咯。咁你話點解個 quality 冇差咁多？即又唔係點差，但係點解會 down size 咗咁多咧？係因為有壓縮咯。我唔知點解你哋 rent 條 AVI 係一條冇壓縮嘅檔嚟㗎，所以咧佢係勁大㗎。咁其實我冇可能你有一個組又交個5G 嘅 file， 跟住有另一組又交個5G 嘅 file， 咁我要幾多空間先可以 store 晒你啲功課？同埋我 payback 都會好窒㗎，幾 G 嘅 file 咧我都 pay 唔到㗎。所以其實我咁好難睇你呢啲功課㗎，其實係啦。咁所以咧，大家即係唔該交功課之前咧 check 清楚啦。唔好係一啲幾 G 嘅 file， 真係嘅話，而你發覺我部電腦真係冇得揀第二種 render 嘅 format， 記唔記得頭先教過你點做啊 ？upload 入去 YouTube， 再喺 YouTube 裏面 download 翻落嚟，係啦。咁其實我就會建議大家真係 upload 咗入去，再 download 翻落嚟會好啲嘅，因為你怎俾條 embed 條 YouTube 片落嚟咧，我有陣時會擔心咧，你將來你鏟咗即係 YouTube 嗰條片，咁我咪永世睇唔翻咯，啱唔啱啊？呢份功課我永遠都睇唔翻你份功課㗎喎，咁所以我都唔建議你即係嗰幾條 key post 啊，即係嗱你 reference 嘅本身係 YouTube 裡面嘅，我覺得 fine 嘅，但係你真係自己拍個 rotoscoping 片啦、key post 啦，同埋 all in one 嘅 photo 嗰個 video 咧，我建議你係唔好係一啲 YouTube 或者 Google Drive 嘅 link。然之後你 embed 入去個 PowerPoint 度交，因為你過咗1年2年之後，你個 file 我唔確保佢一定會仲喺你個 Google Drive 或者喺個 YouTube 度。咁我2年之後再想睇翻你個 work 嘅時候，咁我咪冇咗你嗰啲片咯，係咪？因為有陣時我哋都會睇翻以前嘅同學仔嘅 work 㗎，其實係啦，咁我哋就會自此就失去咗你哋嗰個 work 㗎啦，就唔再見到㗎啦。所以我就建議你唔好咁樣擺，你最好真係 localize 翻你嗰個 file 啊。And I've got one suggestion about your assignment because when I'm marking your assignment, I mean marking your CA1 or the CA2, I find some of you embed a Google Drive link in your PowerPoint or you embed a OneDrive video here, okay? But I would highly recommend you to embed a local files, okay? Means you embed, you insert a video, okay, which is in local drive and import in the PowerPoint, okay? But I know some of you may find that the video is really big. That's why you need to embed a link, okay? But I'm just wondering why your file is so big, okay? I find some of your files which is in an AVI format, okay? An AVI format is an uncompressed video format. So it will make your files really, really big, okay? For a video clip, maybe it's about few gigabytes, okay? So it's really big. So maybe, I guess, maybe it's about your computer. Maybe your computer don't have a video converter or you don't have a codec, okay? So that you cannot convert your video in a smaller size, okay? If your computer can only export in AVI format, please upload it into a YouTube. Please upload into a YouTube and download this video from YouTube, okay? You find that this is a very trouble way to upload a video and then download a video from YouTube, okay? You find that it's look very troublesome, but actually YouTube is a good converter. YouTube is really helpful for you to downsize your video clip and also keep the quality, okay? Although the video have been downsized a lot, okay, but the quality is really good. It's still very perfect, okay? So you don't need to worry. If I convert my video from 5 GB to 300 megabytes, actually you cannot see the difference, okay, between a 5 GB files and also a 500 megabyte files, okay? You cannot see the difference, okay? So remember, try to downsize your files before you submit to me, because I cannot download all your files in few gigabytes. My hard disk cannot store such a big file, okay? And also take a long time for me to download your assignment, okay? You know that I've got few hundred students, okay, in one semester. I cannot download few gigabytes for each student, okay? So please try to help me to downsize your video when you submit your assignment. 好啦，咁我哋今日咧就會繼續翻我哋上個禮拜講嘅內容啊。咁我哋上個禮拜講緊嘅內容係啲咩嘢咧？我哋就係講緊咧用電腦去做個嘴型啊，記唔記得啊？我哋上次嘅練習咧就係我記得我喺手畫啦，記唔記得啊？我唔知大家仲記唔記得咧？我就教大家點樣去用個 exposure sheet 啦，點樣聽條聲啦，我哋一齊試下聽條聲，然之後去 mark 翻個對白啦，咁樣喺一格格嗰啲嘅 exposure sheet 裏面啦。然之後咧就 mark 翻邊一位有聲啦，然之後我就喺個Photoshop 裏面啦，就跟翻嗰個聲音嘅嗰個位啦，就畫翻相應嘅嘴型啦。咁就做咗一個好 rough 嘅一個嘅animation 嘅，唔知大家仲記唔記得啦？咁我就嗰個 file 咧就冇喺呢一度，所以而家咧暫時唔可以show翻俾你睇嚟，俾你回憶下嗰個印象啦。但係我哋就上次做呢個就係手畫嘅。係啦，即係逐格手畫嘅。係啦，咁我今日有講過，其實我上個禮拜有講過，咁我哋今日咁講咩咧？咁你諗下啦，如果你條片或者好簡單，你諗下啦，如果我係個卡通片集，即係一個禮拜我會有一集啦，係咪？我舉例一個禮拜一集，咁跟住我要有20集。咁如果我下下都咁樣畫個嘴型嘅話咧，我咪會畫死我咯，係咪？咁我哋其實都有啲快嘅方法嘅，同埋有好多短片咧，我唔知大家有冇睇過出面啲 commercial 嘅短片啦，即係佢雖然短，即係可能1-2分鐘，但係可能佢哋日日都有嘅喎。咁你諗下啦，如果係一條日日都有嘅短片，如果我要咁樣手畫嗰個嘴型嘅話，我都唔 possible 啊，係咪？咁所以咧，今日咧就會講另外一個方法啦，就係用電腦去製作個嘴型啦，即係唔係逐格手畫嘅。咁我哋今日就會嘗試講一啲相對啦快捷啲嘅方法咧，去做一啲lip sync 嘅一啲動畫啦。So let me review the lesson on last week. Okay, we're talking about the lip sync animation. In last lesson, I show you how to use the exposure sheet. Okay, you will see there's a lot of some of the let me show it to you. So last week, I used this one, okay, and your costume is pretty, okay. You still remember using this dialogue, okay? So I will think about. I need to drop down what is the song. Okay, and then I drop it down, and I also make some of the wordings bigger, okay, in order to know which song is louder or which song I need to emphasize, okay. So you see that some wordings with a bigger size means I would like to emphasize this song, and then I will focus on the mouth shape of this song, okay. And I also will draw some of the thumbnails, okay, because I need to think about the emotion, okay, before I really draw in detail. So I will roughly draw my idea next to the exposure sheet, and then I need to draw frame by frame in Photoshop. But you know that if your animation is animation series. Okay, maybe you need to produce 1 minute animation every day. Okay, actually it's quite impossible to draw your lip sync animation like this because you know that it's really take times because you need to draw frame by frame. So today lesson we will try to teach you an easy way. Okay, I will use a lot of help with the computer, and then I can produce the lip sync animation it faster. Okay, so we'll focus on this today. 我今日轉翻個 cam 畫面去翻個錄視度先啦。等陣轉緊啲，點解突然間？係啱，唔好意思啊，我以為我嗰個版面唔啱，所以好，咁我哋翻嚟我哋個錄視啦。好啦，咁我哋咧呢個快捷嘅方法，我哋係點樣去做嘅咧？我哋就需要用到一樣嘢咧，叫做 mouth chart 啊 ，mouth chart。咁咩叫 mouth chart 咧？就係嗱，我哋上個禮拜咧就教咗點樣去畫個嘴型啦，一 frame by frame 咁畫啦，咁啊即係 Photoshop 啫。係啦，咁今日就會教做右手邊嘅方法咧，就用嗰個 mouth chart 咧去畫個嘴型啊。咁點樣畫個 mouth chart 咧？係啦，咁其實咧好簡單嘅啫，我之前都類似講過噶啦。英文咧發音好容易嘅啫，因為佢都係 A-E-I-O-U 啊嘛，係嘛啲發音。咁佢最多當然唔淨係咁樣啦，咁其實仲有啲其他音嘅，例如呢啲牙齒發出嚟嘅音啊，一啲 T 呢啲牙齒發出嚟嘅音啊，咁就唔係 A-E-I-O-U 裡面之類嚟嘅，咁其實係多個嘅。咁但係其實我哋咧，即係都係基本上例如我哋會有特定嘅一啲嘴型啦，即係可能大約有10個咁嘅特定嘅嘴型啦。我哋只需要畫晒呢10個特定嘅嘴型之後咧，我哋就可以 loop 住用啦。因為其實我哋一般人講嘅嘢嘅發音咧，都係嗰幾個嘴型撈亂啫嘛。雖然佢發嘅聲音係唔一樣嘅，係啦，但係其實個嘴型都係一樣嘅。例如巴、媽、趴，即係廣東話啦，就係呢啲音啦。咁但係其實你發覺我個發音一模一樣嘅，都係由合嘴、巴、媽、趴呢啲音，全部都係咁樣，即係由合嘴擘大口噶嘛，係咪？我理得你係媽定趴定花，係咪？但係個嘴型都係咁上下出噶嘛。咁所以咧，我就只要畫定呢幾個嘅嘴型，其實就唔理你係媽趴花咧，我都係出呢個嘴型咪得咯，係嘛？咁你見到我簡化咗好多啊！你逐格畫咧，就係每一次佢出現嗰個花音，你又要畫一次個花嘴，跟你下一次再出現呢個音咧，又要畫一次嗰個嘴。咁而家我哋畫定呢啲 mouth chart 咧嘅好處就係我可以重用啊，明唔明我意思啊？你快咗好多啊，因為有好多同音或者個音接近嘅字咧，其實個嘴型都好接近嘅，但係實際係第二個音嚟嘅。但係喺動畫上面，我哋睇個嘴型嘅時候極度相似咯。So in last week, okay, we're talking about how to draw the lips frame by frame. You need to using the exposure sheet. Today we are going to using another method, which is using the mouth chart. Okay, because we're not talking about the dialogue. Okay, for example, maybe you could pronounce some word in English or in Cantonese. Doesn't matter. You will find that our mouth shape is more or less maybe 10 different mouth shape. Okay, no matter what sound I pronounce. Okay, but you will find that my mouth is about 10 different shapes. Okay, for example, when I pronounce pa, fa, ma, actually you will find that my mouth shape, my movement of my mouth is quite similar. Of course, the sound is different, but the motion of the mouth is quite similar. Okay, so if I produce the mouth chart, actually I can reuse. Okay, maybe I will only need to draw the shape of mouth which is pronounced ma, this sound. Okay, and then I can reuse the same movement of my mouth when I pronounce pa, fa. I can using the similar one, okay, so that it can help me to minimize my workload, okay, so that I don't need to draw frame by frame, okay, when we use a lot of different mouth shapes. So let's look at what kind of mouth shape that we have. 咁首先第一件事啦，當然無論你係用邊一個方法做都好啦，即係你係逐格手畫嘅又好，你用 mouth chart 呢個形式去做都好啦。咁我哋點樣去做咧？咁第一件事，我哋就係首先要錄咗我哋需要嘅聲音先㗎。即係當然啦，我就會建議你是但求其即係錄一段聲啦。咁你睇睇自己質疑下我哋嚟講一段對白，究竟我哋個嘴型有啲乜嘢嘅變化啦？咁我哋又將佢即係例如可能你聽咗成段啦嘅1分鐘嘅一個對白，跟住可能你 find out 到哦，原來個嘴型咧就有合嘴啦，跟住有 O 嘴型啦，跟住有露齒啦，咁你就 drop 低晒佢啦，咁你就跟住嚟畫咯。係啦，so no matter which approach you are going to do, okay, no matter you're doing the frame by frame animation or the one using the mouth chart, no matter which one you are going to use, you still also need to record your audio first, okay? Because you need to listen to your audio and you need to analyze your dialogue carefully because you need to listen to the audio and you need to look at your mirror. Of course, I always tell you that you need to look at your mirror. Okay, you try to read the dialogue by yourself and read your lips, read the shape of the mouth by yourself and see how my mouth changed. Okay, once you listen to the dialogue, maybe you will summarize. Maybe you can summarize few number of mouth shapes and then you need to draw that mouth shape all together, okay? For example, after you listen to 1 minute dialogue, and then you will find that there are 10 different mouth shapes, okay? And then you need to draw that 10 different mouth shapes, okay? And then you can recycle these 10 different mouth shapes for all that video, okay? In that 1 minute video, okay? 咁例如呢一個咧係你而家見到嘅 mouth chart 都係個例子嚟嘅。咁呢個係8款嘅嘴型啦。咁頭先我都講咗啦，咁可能我哋有10款啦，或者8款啦。其實冇乜太大所謂，因為呢一個咧你見到係有8個嘅嘴型嘅。咁點解係8個嘅嘴型嘅咧？因為呢個係英文啊，係啦，因為呢個係英文發音，所以咧就我就即係見到啦。咁英文其實你就好簡單啦，相對其實離不開咧嗰啲平日嘅發音咧就係得8個嘴型咁上下嘅啫，係啦。咁但係廣東話係會多啲嘅，係啦。咁所以呢個就要留意翻咯。咁呢幾個8個口型咧，就一般英文會即係出現嘅一啲嘴型咯。Okay, so you will see that this is the mouth shape, the mouth chart for the English dialogue. Okay, basically when we using the English dialogue, we can summarize some pronunciation, okay, into these 8 different mouth shapes. Okay, it's easier, okay, because if you learn Cantonese or Mandarin, okay, you will find that the Cantonese and also the Mandarin will have more mouth shape. But for English, it's easier. Okay, so this is some that you can find online, and then you will know that this is the mouth shape for the English dialogue. Okay, for example, when we don't talk anything, means we keep silence. Okay, our mouth is closed. B, okay, this kind of sound, you will find that my lips is closed. 咁例如第一個啦，英文發音啦，例如唔出聲啦，冇聲嘅嗰段嘢，即係例如好多時一句對白同下一句對白中間就一定合口噶啦，係嘛？唔講嘢咪合埋口咯。跟住同埋我哋發啲B 發音 B 之前係咪個合嘴啊？咁就我哋會有一個合嘴嘅嘴型啦。跟住切 T 啊，呢啲音咧都係露齒啦，係嘛？So you can find that when we pronounce we will have this kind of mouth shapes. You will find this one. You can see that my mouth is widely open. OK，咁咪 E 咧呢、個呢個音咧就會比 T 呢個音咧個嘴就會再開啲橫啲咯，但係就會窄啲嘅。跟住 R，OK，you can say widely open。R for widely open，OK，咁 R 就會擘大口咯，跟住就會好似 R 咁樣，但係就會窄啲嘅，係咪？O 就基本上咧見唔到條脷㗎啦。So you can see that the mouth shape of different sound L and D，OK，you will see that using our tongue，OK，L and D，OK，you will widely open my mouth, but you can also using my lip, the tongue, OK, to pronounce that word. And F and V, okay, so you can see that I need to using my teeth to touch my lips, okay. 咁例如 F 同 V 呢啲音咧，就會用個牙齒去，即係喺個嘴唇邊呢啲音啦，呢啲音嘅，係啦。咁所以咧，英語發音咧就大約就離不開呢8個嘅嘴型啦。咁廣東話就會再難啲嘅啦。咁我就會建議，如果你做廣東話嘅話咧，真係讀嗰段對白一次，望住自己塊鏡。望下你哋 total 個嘴有幾多個嘴型轉咗，然之後 mark 低佢 drop down 佢，究竟有咩嘢嘴型你係會畫嘅，得唔得？咁然之後咧就去先至畫嗰啲嘅 mouth chart 咯。例如你 find out 到聽完個 dialogue 啦，你發現到原來廣東話有12個唔同嘅嘴型嘅，你咪淨係畫嗰12個嘅嘴型咯。你有一啲呢啲8個嘅嘴型唔啱用嘅，可能就唔使理佢噶啦，唔使一定要即係唔需要話一定英文嘅呢度有打底8個，要再做多幾多個，唔係嘅，因為廣東話同英文咧真係好唔同嘅，所以咧你要自己去留意一下啦。咁例如呢度咧，其實都係用文字講翻頭先嗰堆嘢嘅啫。咁呢個唯一咧上次講過少少嘅，呢度再留意翻下啦。Okay, so actually this is some summary. Okay, actually I'm talking about this last week as part of the content that I've told you in last week. So I just skip it. But there is one point which is very important. I also told you this in last week, but I would like to emphasize again because just in case you forgot it. 咁上次講咗啦，不過我就驚大家唔記得咗，所以我要重複講多次呢個highlight 咗嘅呢一個位嘅。咁我上次講過啦，你聽完嗰個對白咧，記得啦，咁你咪跟住佢哋 mark 啦 ，mark 得唔緊要。跟住咧你要記得啦，個嘴型咧係要個成個 animation 個畫咗嗰部分咧，或者你將條聲啦褪後2至3格 frame 咯，係啦。即係嚟你照樣跟你聽到第一格聲音係呢個音嘅，你就畫咗啦，係咪？咁其實我需要你畫完之後咧，你將下低條即係條 audio clip 啦褪後2至3格 frame 嘅。上次講過㗎啦，因為我哋聽到聲咧，其實我哋係即係比我哋個嘴實際喐咧係遲啲嘅，係啦，即係我哋個嘴例如要發呢個音咧，其實我個嘴已經合咗㗎啦。我已經合咗先至發到呢個呢個音㗎，所以咧你係要早少少嘅，呢個大家要留意。我上次個示範咧，我都有褪到嘅，不過唔知大家有冇記唔記得呢一樣嘢啦？係啦 ，so I will highlight this key point with you because it's quite important, okay? Because it actually is talking about when you animate the lips, okay? You need to move that sound clip 2 to 3 backward, okay? Because when you try to pronounce that word, actually your mouth is already changed into some shapes before we pronounce that word, okay? So you will see that there is a type and offset, okay, of your shape of the mouth, okay? So this is the key point. If you still remember in last week, in my last demonstration, I also did it, okay? If you forgot, just go back to the video, okay, that I put it in the Moodle, okay? I have recorded my lesson, okay, last week, and I have also demonstrated how to do it. If you forgot it, just go to the Moodle and watch my video of my lesson, and then you will see how I do it. 好啦，咁例如好似呢啲咁樣啦，都係一啲用聲音去做啦。咁我可以俾你睇下少少呢個片段仔先啦。等等啊，轉畫面。
Good afternoon. and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54, Sweat Lodge 12. Are you in need of any assistance today, sir?
No.
I could help you cross the street.
No.
I could help you cross your yard.
No.
I could help you cross your porch.
No.
Well, I gotta help you cross something.
No, I'm doing fine.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54.
Slow down.
Sweat Lodge 12.
Kid,
Are you in need of
thank
any
you, but I don't need any
assistance
help.
Al?
Proceed.
Good afternoon.
Let's skip to the end.
See these? These are my Wilderness Explorer badges. You may notice one is missing. This is my Assisting the Elderly badge. If I get it, I will become a senior Wilderness Explorer. The wilderness must be explored! Go, go! Roar! It's gonna be great. There's a big ceremony, and all the dads come, and they pin on our badges.
So, you want to assist an old person?
Yep. Then I'll be a senior wilderness explorer.
You ever heard of the snipe?
Snipe?
Bird. Beady eyes. Every night it sneaks in my yard and gobbles my poor azaleas. I'm elderly and infirm. I can't catch it. If only someone could help me.
Me, I'll do it.
Oh, I don't know. It's awfully crafty. You'd have to clap your hands 3 times to lure it in.
I'll find him, Mr. Frederickson.
I think its burial's 2 blocks down. If you
2
will
blocks down, got it. Hi. Here, Snipey, Snipey.
好啦，咁你見到咧，剛才頭先呢個片段咧，就係有好多 lip sync 嘅，你見到係咪？好多嘴型嘅變化啦。咁你見到佢其實當然啦，佢呢一個做法咧，佢都係類似我哋頭先剛才講噶。咁但係佢一個 3D 動畫嚟嘅，咁即係話佢做定嗰啲嘴型咧，就係做定一啲唔同嘅頭啊。係啦，如果你哋冇人識 3D 啊嘛，係咪？咁所以咧，其實我哋咧一般做法咧就係做定唔同嘅頭，即係嚟佢發一個 O 呢個音，我就會做定個 O 嘅嘴嘅頭啦。跟住個 E 呢個音，我就做定 E 呢個嘅頭啦。咁佢等佢咧可以做唔同嘅嘴型嘅時候咧，咁就可以即係唔同嘅聲音嘅時候就轉唔同嘅嘴型咁樣樣咯。So you can see this is one of the example from Pixar, okay, from the up. Okay, this animation, you will see that actually they are also using the mouth chart techniques, okay, when they're doing this animation, okay, but of course, because they are working on 3D software, okay, so that they need to create different head shapes instead of mouth shape, okay, they need to create different head shape. Of course, the head with the mouth. Okay. For example, they will need to have a E sound. Actually, they will create a head, which is the mouth will pronounce the sound E. Okay. They will animate. They will model the lips. Okay, so that it will have this kind of sound E. Okay. So they also produce different head shapes for this. 係啦，咁例如呢個咧就另一個就好似我等間咧就會示範俾大家睇嘅啦。咁我哋就會用一個叫做 slider 嘅 function 啦，去做一啲 lip sync 嘅效果。咁我俾少少片段你睇啦。其實呢個係一個 tutorial 嚟嘅，係啦。咁但係咧我就會俾你睇下咧，佢係點樣去做出嚟嘅。咁等我陣間轉個畫面先。
Lip sync slider controls in After Effects. No, it's fine. It's fine. This is a composition containing a bunch of different mouth shapes imported from Photoshop. First thing we do is select all the layers, make sure you're at the start of the comp, and press Alt and right bracket. Then go to Animation, Keyframe Assistant, and Sequence
睇多
Layers.
次啊個嘴啊！ sorry，
It's fine. This is a
見唔見到佢
composition.
嗰個最尾嗰個喐個 is fine？ 俾你睇下最尾嗰段佢完成嗰個。
This means the gaps between your subsequent frames will freeze shape, making it easier to lip sync. Right, that's the end of this tutorial. Please subscribe to my Lee Daniels Art YouTube channel where you'll find.
係啦，咁你而家見到呢段片咧，其實我 skip 晒呢部分㗎。點解咧？因為我會直情真係 show 俾你睇點樣去做，所以咧我又唔使即係播晒全段片俾你。So you can see that I didn't show you the whole video because actually I will demonstrate to you. So I just want you to let you know how the result first, okay? And then I will try to show how to do it. 係啦，咁我咧喺呢個啦，等我陣啊，開個樣俾你睇先，等等。So let me show you another things, okay, to demonstrate the lip sync using the mouth chart function.
Welcome to gigantic lip.
Yep. Okay, let me show you the screen. Actually, they are using the a similar method, okay? And then you will get this kind of result. 咁呢個係用翻頭先嗰個原理啦，即係做定幾個 mouth shape 啦，然之後咧佢都可以做一個咁樣嘅 animation 啦。咁你見到用 After Effects 做。
Welcome to gigantic lips. With these skills, your creativity will be without limits. Cheers. Welcome to gigantic lips. With these skills, your creativity will be without limits. Cheers. Welcome to gigantic lips. With these skills, your creativity will be without limits. Cheers. Welcome to gigantic lips. With these skills, your creativity will be without limits. Cheers. Welcome to gigantic lips. With these skills, your creativity will be without。好啦，開始好煩啦，聽到佢對白已經不停重複又重複。係啦，咁你見到呢個咧就係用頭先嗰個 mouth shape 嘅方法咧去做嘅，咁係出嚟嘅效果係唔差㗎，係嘛？咁我咧就會教大家點樣去做呢一個做法啦。So you can see that the video here, okay, you can see that the result is quite nice, okay? Actually, they also create this fun shape of the mouth first, okay? In order to create this kind of sound. For example, you can looking at here, okay? So you can see this the mouth shape of O. Okay, you can see this the mouth shape for the O sound. And okay, you can see this the sound for the sound. La. This kind of sound you can see using my tongue here, so you can see my tongue, and W and R, okay, and T's, T, you can see the mouth shape, and ooh, okay, so you can see that they also draw the shape of this one is V, this kind of sound. So you can see that just like what I did, okay, you can see that I create the shape of different mouth, okay, just like this, the mouth chart, and then I can reuse, okay, no matter how long is my dialogue, I can recycle this mouth shape and recycle forever, okay, until your dialogue is finished. 咁你見到我都係一樣啦，就跟翻個嘴型啦。你見到O 唔同嘅嘴型咧，就做翻唔同嘅嘴，然之後咧，我哋就可以咧跟住佢咧即係咁當然啦，咁唔係電動嘅，即係我做完啲嘴型咧，我都要話俾你聽，我要出 A 字嘴、出 B 字嘴，咁佢先會做嘅啫。咁但係我哋做咗呢一個唔同嘅幾個嘴型之後咧，佢就不停可以recycle 咁樣去做啦。好，咁我而家咧又要轉翻喺個畫面先。So we go back to the PowerPoint and let's continue. Okay, we'll work on this later. Oh, where's my PowerPoint? Wait, yes, here. Okay, so
what we need to do is you need to draw some of the mouth shapes. Okay, you can see that I basically we're looking at my mouth and then I will draft the shape of the mouth. 係啦，咁你會見到啦，嗱呢度多好多啦，1、2、3、4、5、6、7、7個呢度21個嘴型。咁但係當然其實我自己覺得唔使畫21個嘴型咁多嘅，即係其實你咁望落去咧，都有好幾個嘴咧，好接近嘅，係咪？咁其實我就未必會咁樣畫咁多。好似頭先嗰個啦，其實我覺得8個至10個都好足夠㗎啦，嗰啲嘴型。咁跟住其實不停重用就 OK 㗎啦。So you can see this is a more detailed mouth shape. Okay, you can see there are totally 21 of different mouth shapes. Okay, you can refer to the word here. Okay, for the mouth close. Okay, and smile. Oh. Okay, you can see for different sound. Okay, with different mouth shapes. Okay, and once you know what kind of mouth shape that you need, and then you can draw the shapes in Photoshop. Or you can draw in AI or whatever, OK？ 咁當然啦，你知道有幾多個嘴型之後咧，咁你直接畫佢出嚟啦，係咪？咁你有8個，咪畫8個咯，係啦。咁跟住我哋就會喺 AE 裏面砌出嚟啦。咁好簡單高呼一次呢啲 step 俾大家睇嘅啫，係啦。跟住我哋就會用一個叫 slider， 係啦，一個叫 slider 嘅一個 function 啦。咁咧就去做啲嘴型。咁我哋要用少少個嘅叫咩expression。係啦，一個叫做 expression， 即係一個叫做programming 啦，係啦，幫我哋做嘅，跟住用個 slider 咧就去控制嘅。咁呢個係一啲 step by step 嘅做法。咁其實咧頭先我哋咪播咗個 video 你睇嘅，不過其實就係一條 tutorial 嚟嘅。咁我哋就會高呼一次去做。好啦，咁但係我哋做之前咧，咁我希望咧大家要準備嗰個 file 先啦，係咪？咁咧。我就會 show 俾大家睇啦。So you can see actually for the notes of today, you can see that they are the step-by-step tutorial to teach you how to draw the mouth shape, okay, how you import in After Effects, and how to using the expression, okay. You need to add one expression and put it in After Effects in order to create the mouth shape animations. Okay, and this is the step-by-step notes, but actually I will go through with it with you. Okay, so no worry. But before we really working on it, of course we need the mouth shapes. Okay, so let's do it together. Okay, let's draw the head with different mouth shape together. Okay， 咁當然啦，我會教大家一路做啦。咁但係咧做之前咧，咁大家梗係要有你個嘴型嗰啲圖先至有得做啦，係咪？冇嘅話點做咧？係啦，咁所以咧我哋今日咧，我想大家要做嘅嘢咧，就要畫一個公仔啦。So, what you're going to do today? You can do it in After Effects. You can do it in Photoshop, or you can do it in Illustrator. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which software you're going to use, okay? But at least you need to do it. 係啦，咁我唔理你用乜嘢軟件去做啦，但係咩軟件都唔重點嘅，咁最緊要係做咗啫。Okay, let me share the screen with you. This is my Illustrator. I do it in Illustrator, but doesn't matter which software you're going to use. You can use it in Photoshop. You can draw it by your Wacom, or you can do it in After Effects. Okay, so you can see that in my mouth here. Let me hide some of the layers. Okay, so you can see that I've got different mouth shapes. And then I find some of this one. Okay. I would like to have the angry mouth. Okay. Let me hide something first. Okay, this one. Okay. For example, this is A, and this is You can see my teeth, and then L. You can see my tongue here. Oh, this is D, no O. Sorry. Whoa, this one. Oh, okay. And then mouth close. This one. Okay. So you can see that I draw the character like this, with different mouth shapes. Okay, did you see how to do it? 咁你見唔見到我頭先呢個 file 度做咗啲咩啊？係啦，嗱，你可以唔使理個身嘅，不過我都建議你點都畫到個膊頭啦。係啦，你可以用 AI 畫又得，你中意 Photoshop 畫都得。係啦，你嘅做法就好似我咁樣啦。分翻 layer 啦，咁你每一個嘴咧就係一個獨立嘅 layer 嘅。係啦，即係你會見到，例如即係頭先嘅啦嗰啲咧。呢啲咧你都畫翻個別嘅一個嘴型俾佢。咁你話咁即係我要畫啲咩啊？咁咧我而家即刻喺個 Moodle 度咧 share 翻你要畫嘅嘴型落去啊。咁我陣間都會同你哋陪你哋一齊畫嘅。係啦，咁但係你自己諗下，自己用 Photoshop 定用 AI 畫先啊嚇。咁我 share 張圖俾你哋，咁你可以跟住畫先。So we will do it together now. I mean, so you need to think about which software you're going to use. You can use Photoshop or you can using AI, means Illustrator. So it doesn't matter. But let me share the image with you. Okay, I mean with the sound. So wait for a second, please. Where's my file? Sorry. Because so many things here in my computer. This one. Copy. Okay, let me share with you the Moodle. That's topic.好，咁等我upload 呢張台嚟啦。咁你哋可以咧去 login 住入去個 Moodle 裏邊先嘅，係啦，因為咧你間會見到喺呢度會出現到。So you can firstly to go to our Moodle and then you can wait because I'm now uploading this image for you, okay, so that you can do it together. Okay, so log into your Moodle first and go into our modules, and this is lesson 13. Okay, come on, save. Okay, so I have just uploaded files in Moodle, so you can go and download it, or just open it. Okay, doesn't matter you need to download it or not. 咁唔一定要 download 嘅。咁嗱，你而家見到我咧，嗱啱啱 share 咗個 Moodle 嘅版面俾大家睇。嗱，我將個嘴型嘅樣擺咗出嚟㗎啦，已經係咪？咁咧你就要跟住咧而家呢個嗰個嘴型啦，你就去畫你嗰個嘴咯。咁你當然啦，我相信你要畫翻個頭嘅，係啦，你要畫翻你個頭，係啦，就跟翻呢個嘴型去做嗎？Okay, so what you're going to do is, okay, let me share the screen with you. Okay, what you're going to do is, okay, you need to put your characters and also the mouse shape side by side. Okay, just like what I'm doing now. This is all my layers, okay, my character. You need to draw at least her head and also the shoulders, okay? And then you need to draw the shapes of the mouth, okay? For example, I go here and create a new layers, okay? Maybe this is called silence or M, okay? And then this is the mouth shape like this, and then I need to draw the mouth shape like this. My mouth is in a brown color, light brown color. Okay, like this. Maybe I make it bigger. Sorry. Something like this. 係啦，咁你見到嚟我做咗第一個發音啦，就係 silence， 係啦，咁咧佢就係一個合嘴嘅動作嚟嘅一個做法，咁我咪畫咗一個合嘴咯，係啦，咁你哋而家就試下，無論我唔理你用 Photoshop 又好，用 AI 做好似我而家係 AI 咁做又好，係啦，總之用你嘅方法啦，就好似我咁樣啦，畫咗個公仔先，咁我公仔 at least 要畫個頭啦，同埋畫上半身啦，好似我而家呢個咁得噶啦。咁所以大家而家開始畫噶啦。咁我哋因為我會跟住咧 ，base on 你而家畫咗嘅嘢咧，我哋就會試下 move 去After Effects 去 animate 嘅，好似頭先咁樣啦。咁我 keep it safe 先，係啦，呢個 Lily 嚟嘅，呢個 character 叫做。So you need to follow, okay, what I'm doing right now. Of course, I will not share my character with you because you need to draw your own character. Okay, you can do it in Photoshop or you can do it in Illustrator. So you need to draw the head. You need to design your character. Okay, and then you need to draw different mouth shapes. Okay, for example, I've just finished my first one, and then I do the second one. My second one, I created my second layers. This one is for T sound. Okay. So looking at my character, okay, my teeth should be something like this. So I would draw something like this, okay. And I need to slightly change. T sound means got white teeth, white color. 係啦，咁大家跟我一齊咁做啊，係啦，咁嚟 T 呢個音咧，佢就會合埋牙齒啦，互相碰撞啦，咁所以咧，你見到我咧就會係啦，畫咁樣啦，跟住線啦。咁你可以喺 Photoshop 畫又得，即係你唔一定要好似我咁樣喺個即係 AI 畫嘅，唔一定嘅，係啦。咁你自己用你嘅方法啦，最緊畫定呢幾個嘴型，係啦。咁我哋你人人都要有先得，你唔好諗住指意我整俾你哋啊，因為我就係要你哋學啊嘛，係咪？係啦，所以咧大家自己做自己嗰個公仔，淨係最緊要畫佢個頭就 OK 㗎啦，同埋何爭要少少個膊頭啦，咪如果咪都幾恐怖啊，恐怖片嚟嘅大佬。因為如果即係得個頭冇頸咧，係嘛？但係呢個係T 嘅音啦。Okay, so I will draw this mouth shape for T and T. This kind of sound, and then I will do the third one. Okay. 係啦，咁我如此類推啦，咁繼續做啦，咁大家都做啦。係啦，你哋唔做咧，我哋星期四冇嘢玩㗎啦，我哋星期四做唔到嘢㗎啦，所以每個同學一定要做呢個啊。咁如果有啲嘴型啱用嘅話，可以我會 copy。哎呀 ，copy 再執一執，係啦，咁你都可以 zoom 近啲啦。如果你嫌個牙睇唔清楚嘅，係啦，咁我同大家一齊做緊嘅，其實係啦，我冇偷雞冇做啊，我同大家一齊做緊嘅，呢個係咁應該比頭先個音咧擘大啲個嘴嘅。即係你自己試下發呢個呢個音啊，有時可能你睇唔清楚呢張圖代表緊啲乜咧，你可以自己試下咧發呢個音，你睇下而家你呢個音嘅時候，你個嘴會一個咩樣啦，係啦，咁所以我成日都話啊，點解即係我見大家有時做呢啲咧，即係攞鏡係，即係之前夠同你講由做表情又好，到而家做 lip sync 都好啦，你都見到我成日都叫大家啊有鏡呢一樣嘢，因為真係方便大家去做一啲 即係呢啲咁嘅做法嘅，因為你睇唔到嘅，你睇唔到自己嗰個樣啊，係啦，你可以因為最方便嘅方法就係你即係好似你哋而家做 rotoscoping 咁啫嘛，其實點解要拍片啫？你拍片先睇到自己嗰個動作係點樣樣㗎嘛，咁你照鏡都係同一個道理嚟嘅啫，係咪？咁其實大部分嘅 animator 都係要自己做翻啲動作俾自己睇，然之後去 animate。呢啲係常態嘅，有時做 animation 都慣咗㗎啦，其實都因為呢個係擘大嘴，或者呢個深色嘅，sorry， 深色嘅，好啦，嚟我擘大個嘴，so you can see this is the mouth shape of okay, your mouth is widely open and you can see a bit of the teeth, okay, so this is the sound for okay, and you got a bigger mouth, so draw the one with the bigger mouth, okay, 係啦，咁跟住之後咧，我哋做一個大啲嘅嘴，一樣會見牙齒嘅。So you can see this one also, we will see the teeth, okay? Not expect as when we pronounce okay? And R, you mean you can see that the mouth is widely open? 係啦，咁你見到就會擘大啲個嘴嘅。咁跟住有條脷啦。咁我其實 share 呢張圖嘅好處俾你睇咧，就係有參考咯。係啦。做個牙齒，咁我呢條脷啦。So this is my tongue. Okay, so this is for the R sound. R, you can see my tongue here. Save. Remember to keep saving your files. Okay. 咁嗱，而家你見到我畫咗4個啦，咁我仲要畫多4個嘅。係啦，咁記得啦，我而家又再 remind 大家啦。咁我轉頭咧就會同大家睇翻大家啲 rotoscoping 片啊。如果未 upload 入去 Moodle 裡面嘅同學仔，記得唔係 upload Moodle，未 upload 入去我俾你個 Google Drive 嘅 link 啦。趁而家喺度畫緊嘅時候，你就 upload 入去啦，因為我轉頭就會 download 落嚟㗎啦。So I have just finished 4 different mouth shapes. Okay, so I will working on the other 4 mouth shapes. Okay, once I finish, I will go back to the Google Drive and look at your rotoscoping video and give you some feedback. Okay, so if any one of you haven't uploaded your rotoscoping video yet, please do it now. Okay, because when I finish this last 4 mouth shapes, I will go to my Google Drive and look at your rotoscoping video. Okay. 係啦，咁所以咧，你哋未 up 就好趁而家啦，趁我仲畫緊啊，係咪？咁轉頭我畫完就睇㗎啦。好，咁係你見到我而家開始畫到個嗰個啦。OK， 好咁我咧要開翻頭先嗰啲嘴先，因為我要吸翻嗰啲顏色，陣間都見到少少牙齒。哎呀，唔覺意捉咗嗰粒點先。仲有條脷。你唔好知我喺度畫緊啲咩嘛，係咪？就我知得嘅。因為佢而家同一隻色，所以咧 你未必睇得好清楚喎咁樣。即係呢個牙齒，即係白色，跟住呢個心窿啦，吸翻嘢色先。得。好啦，呢個就係 R。Okay, but I think the shapes is a bit weird here, this corner. Okay, let me zoom in a bit and trying to smooth it out, smooth it, make it curved shapes. Not much better. Okay. R. Oh, the next one is O. Okay. O shapes. O. O. So I can using ellipse tools to draw the O shapes. O. And then slightly rotate it. Done. O shapes. And L, D, L, and D. I can recycle A, the other shapes. Okay, so let me duplicate this one. 咁個 A 同個 L 音咧好似啊，咁所以咧我就複製啦，跟住改嘅，係呢個 the OK 係啦，咁呢個音咧我就喺度改一改啦，因為其實條脷個 shapes 有少少唔同啦，你見到？係啦，有條脷啦，同埋我覺得佢個嘴係會細啲嘅啦，係啦，所以咧。咁當然，如果你發覺哇，仲麻煩過我自己畫過好過啦，咁你可以自己選擇畫過嘅，係啦。即係如果你覺得好煩啊，咁樣即係改翻個嘴型，係啦。咁如果你覺得唔麻煩嘅，咁可以繼續用翻呢個，只係喐個嘴咯。呢個就係啦，跟住就係音啦，最尾個輔音啊 ，F V V V 咋。Okay, so F and V. V. Okay. 因為佢口比較細嘅呢個位，先埋啲先。So remember, you need to do it together because you need to. I will teach you how to animate it on first day. Okay, so you need to get the mouth shape like this. Okay, so that you can follow my step to do it. Okay, 係啦，咁記得啦，你哋都要自己做自己嘅喎，係啊，係啦，唔好喺度不停喺度睇住我做，跟住咧就兩手揈揈翹埋雙手。係啦，你要有自己課，你哋先至可以做你嗰個㗎。如果唔係，我星期四 demo 俾你睇嘅時候咧，你冇 file 俾你用啊，你自己嗰個嚟㗎咋。係啦，咁呢個係佢咬嘴唇嗰個嚟嘅。咁我 copy 咗佢先，嗰個不足，因為我 copy 翻嗰隻顏色啫，其實。好，呢個刪咗啦。呢個就係牙齒，用翻白色先。Okay, so this is the 輔音，輔嘅音，係啦。不過我 shape 形狀上要扭一扭先。咁樣合理啲。Okay, so I finished all 8 sound. Silence L, U, O. Okay, so I got 8 different mouth shapes here. Okay, so at least you need to do this kind of things, and then we will working on it together. Okay， 咁最低限度你好似我咁樣啦，每一個嘴型啦係一個嘴啦，咁我哋跟住先至可以去下一 part 咧做其他嘅部分嘅，係啦，咁所以咧嗱星期四我哋上 last 一堂啦，唔該大家咧做之前要準備好晒你呢一個 character 係啦，呢個嘅嘴型啦，即係呢啲唔同嘅嘴型啦，咁跟住我哋就星期四咧去試下即係整喐佢啦。即係試下點樣去 animate 佢啦。好，咁呢啲咧刪咗呢啲 layer 先，因為咧，我呢個公仔有好多 layer 嘅，我整啲唔必要嘅嘢先。Okay, so I delete some of the layers that I do not need to use, okay, and then I will just keep my character, okay. 係啦，咁你見到我 character 就係咁啦，呢個就我啲嘴型嚟嘅。Okay, so you can see this is for my mouth shapes. Okay, this is all my mouth shapes. 係啦，呢個就我啲嘴型嚟嘅。係啦，咁就係呢啲啦。咁 OK 嘅，呢個就 file 麻煩你 save 低佢，我哋星期四繼續用。Okay, if your file is okay, you finish all the different mouth shapes, remember to save it, okay, so that we can working on it on Thursday. And I will teach you how to, just like the video that I show you, okay, you can see that the video, you need to using a script, okay, means you need a bit of the programming skills, and you can do the animation like this one, okay, I've just show, oh, I close my activities, okay. 係啦，咁你點都要做好咗呢個8個嘴型啊！咁我哋跟住咧就會教大家做今日我哋試過頭先睇片嗰度有試睇過啦，或者咧頭先我個 notes 都有 show 過嘅就係做呢一個咩呢個啊，係啦，我會教你點樣做呢啲 step 嘅，係啦，我會教你點樣高呼做到尾嘅，係啦，跟住你真係會成功做到你嗰個作品嘅，係啦，咁我就會星期四嘅時候教埋你，咁但係所以你一定要做好咗頭先個頭先至有辦法繼續做落去啊！你冇做嗰個頭，我都冇辦法即做落去啊！係啦，咁呢個就係類似嘅 result 啦，咁可以睇下㗎，睇多次啊！係啦，所以一定要做好咗先啊
！Welcome to Gigantic Lips. With this skills, your creativity will be without limits.
So at least you need to create a head, something like this. Again, then you create different shape of your mouth, and then I will teach you how to do it, and then you will animate something like this, okay? We will do it on this first day. So at least you will got the character like this, okay? With the mouth, okay? With different shapes, and then you got a head. Okay, you don't need to take care of the body, okay? And then we will continue on this first day. 係啦，咁我哋就會星期四繼續啦。咁跟住餘下嘅時間做啲咩咧？好。我哋睇一睇有冇同學仔 upload 入去我個 Google Drive 先。Okay, the next part that I'm going to do is I would like to check with your rotoscoping video. Okay, good. I find two groups have already submit something here, so I'm download it. 係啦，咁我見到有2組同學仔咧有 upload 片入嚟啊。係啦，咁如果有啲同學咧，等間你 preview 啲窒啦，你可以用翻我呢個 Google Drive 嘅 link 咧。click 入去睇嗰個 work 嘅，係啦，咁你就會冇咁窒咯，係啦，咁咧我試下唔 download 都唔得，我試下唔 download 睇下會唔會好窒咁播啊？應該 OK 嘅，我估。好，等佢撈一陣先。嘿，佢播片啊，等陣。嘿，等我 share 咗個 screen 俾大家睇先。Okay, 2 groups have already uploaded your rotoscoping video here, so let me give you some feedback. Okay, so if you find that the video is a bit choppy, you can just click into the link that I provide, and you can watch it in your own computer. Okay, you don't need to go through this through the WhatsApp team. 係啦。不過我都要撈緊。不過如果唔理佢，照 pay 換得㗎，先都 OK 嘅。嗯。OK， 好嗱，首先咧，我估呢段應該係承接翻係咪你之前嗰段，即係有個 pan shot，即係個鏡頭見到兩個人傾偈，跟住就見到個女仔喺度讀緊手提電話咁，應該係咪？同埋咧，留意翻小心啦，啲鏡頭咧，即係嗱，因為呢個係 reference 嚟噶嘛。不過我唔知你將來真係用佢 reference 幾多啦。嗱，呢個位 OK 嘅，但係後面咧，我見到有啲咧個頭出咗界嘅，呢個小心啲嘅。跟住咧，佢嗱，因為我記得你呢個女仔就係坐喺床尾嗰個女仔嚟噶嘛，我記得，即係你上一次嗰30秒嗰個咧，其實佢係我自己感覺啦，個女仔係有啲柔弱嘅感覺噶嘛，即係佢因為你講佢又着住病人衫咁樣噶嘛，即係比較憂鬱啲嘅角色嚟噶嘛，咁佢呢個抬頭咧有少少急嘅，即係佢再猶豫啲邊個人俾嘢我啊，係咪？即係我覺得係而家有少少係啊，同埋佢可以望耐啲㗎，即係你諗下有個陌生人俾嘢你。同埋咧，嗱，你見到唔入鏡啊？嗰同堂，即係當然我明唔係同堂啦，現實係即係你見到嘅係即係個主角係望到嚿嘢，跟住佢望住，咦咩人嚟㗎？咩嚟㗎？即係咁樣樣噶嘛。但係你個鏡頭咧就偏偏係出咗界嘅，係啦，呢啲要小心啊！即係當然啦，我覺得呢個係 reference 嚟嘅。咁你話咁我到 key pose 嘅時候就要話小心啲啦。隻手要入翻鏡咯，個 object 即係佢揸住嗰個嘢俾個女仔見嗰個嘢，一定要入翻鏡嘅。你唔好照跟呢條片咧，係照樣去畫 key pose，跟住咧嗰個 object 就出咗界啦，係咪？咁其實個女仔應該係再望耐啲嘅，因為再一次講啦，你想像係一個陌生人俾嘢你夠唔夠膽？即係接啊！咁當然啦，你話唔係喎，識㗎呢兩個，咁你都係即係，就算我當你係識啦，你都可能會覺得咩嚟㗎？即係你會再望耐少少啲先至去選擇去係啦。同埋呢個抬頭看咧都可以望啲，同埋咧其實奇怪嘅，你已經抬頭望咗啦。嗱，你望下呢個 shot，佢望緊同堂，即係唔係真係望緊同堂，望緊你想要望嗰個角色㗎嘛？嗱。留意下唔接 shot 啦，上一格佢個女仔已經抬頭啦，見唔見啊？即係而家又係個動作唔連貫啦。嗱，佢呢一幕個女仔已經抬頭，咁點解下一格佢又望翻同堂嘅咧？除非呢一幕臨 last 我見到佢望完望上去，再望一望翻落嚟，接翻佢頭先嗰下 close up 望見近鏡係 OK 嘅。但係如果而家你咁樣嘅剪接咧就唔連貫啦，因為佢已經望咗上去啦嘛，都啱喎，得喎，得啊，我錯，唔使理我，因為咧原來你有做得低頭呢個動作啦，呢度原來有嘅，係啦，不過我覺得可以慢啲，即係頭先我講啦，呢個角色個感覺係比較柔弱啲噶嘛，嗱，見唔見到佢個頭落得好快啊，即係佢好似好即刻，係嘛？呢個抬頭都有啲急㗎啦，跟住呢個頭咧又出咗界嘅，係嘛？你到時真係話 key pose 唔好畫到出晒界咯，即係個頭要有晒嘅。跟住咧，我想問佢落嘅鏡頭落翻嚟咧，有少少怪㗎，即係 cut 呢個 shot 之前呢個聽翻落嚟太急啦，因為聽翻落嚟佢 pan 咗去邊啊？呢度落咗去，佢又好似你想俾觀眾睇佢隻手，即係揸住即係呢一個嘢咁樣樣，但係其實係睇唔到嘅喎，其實係嘛？所以有少少怪啊，我覺得你係唔係想佢 pan 翻落嚟望翻佢俾佢嗰嚿嘢㗎？如果係嘅，你 hold 一陣間先 cut 喎呢個 shot，而家有少少古怪。呢啲 OK 嘅，我明你類似玩嗰啲 virtual 嗰啲咧， 即係嗰啲熒幕咁樣樣啦，好似拉大咗個 screen 咁樣樣嘅，我見到係啦。好啦，但係呢度有少少重複咗啊！嗱，呢度已經拉一次，呢又得拉第二次，係咪你真係會有用 screen 拉先？係啦，你要留意下，如果唔係咧，就應該拉一次就夠啦。同埋呢度佢好似出招之後咧，我覺得唔好收翻隻手埋嚟啦，跟住就 cut 啦。係啦，而家佢收翻落嚟有少少古怪。跟住佢先接過佢同堂，因為佢回憶咗啲嘢，佢先至攞翻嗰堆嘢啦。都 OK 嘅，係啦。咁係頭先有少少有少少太快啊！我覺得個女仔嘅反應係啦，好，跟住另外一組。嗯。嗯。我明啊，佢最尾再望翻，即係發現到佢殺咗係，即係佢殺錯咗人啊嘛，係咪？知道原來嗰個佢老豆定乜鬼嘛？我記得古仔類似係 OK 嘅，我覺得後面開始個節奏慢，即係開始係啦。不過啲剪接可以再慢啲，即係例如佢跌嘢啦，即係佢話好震撼啊，跌 hold 耐啲，係啦，再 hold 耐啲1秒2秒，同埋跟住先跌啦。呢度 OK 嘅，你後面佢跪低嗰度都，佢放低手呢度咧，都係可以再慢少少，即係 hold 耐啲跌，好震撼啦。跟住哇，好後悔啦。其實 OK 嘅，係即係大致上都 OK 嘅，係個剪接我睇多次啊。望多次呢啲嘢先。即係咧，我覺得佢拼埋兩張相咧 hold 耐啲，即係佢拼完耐啲，係啦，因為你其實可以再諗嘅，因為我估你咧呢一幕係咪想落淚啊？即係佢開始見到拼埋，原來張可能係啲舊相撕爛咗嘅相片，即係發現翻一啲故事啦。跟住呢一幕，我估你係佢落淚嘅，應該係咪？好啦，我其實覺得你想再浪漫啲咧，即係再感覺重啲咧，可以呢一 shot 咧再耐啲嘅，即係佢拼埋兩張相定撕爛咗嘅嘢啦。跟住你見到有滴淚啊，滴落嚟，係啦。跟住先至，即係變咗呢個 shot 會長好多嘅，即係佢拼埋，再隔多2-3秒，見一第一滴淚滴落嚟，跟住先 cut 呢度，見到佢落淚，係啦，我覺得會個感覺會再，因為你根本而家成呢30秒咧係好慢嘅，根本因為好 set 㗎嘛呢個位，係啦，所以有啲同學可能你話，我而家都30秒咯喎，如果再加你頭先講嗰個補拍呢一段嘅話，咁咪會長過30秒咯。冇所謂㗎，因為其實個作用而家就係想你哋試下模仿翻套戲嗰個節奏做翻出嚟。咁如果佢真係需要多過30秒，咪30秒咯，係啦。咁呢個都係多少少啫。咁你實際嗱呢個係 EA1 啦，就係拍片啦。咁 EA2咧就喺你而家做嘅呢段片揀其中20秒做翻得㗎啦。即係舉例，你因為頭先呢一個拼埋落淚嗰度，我話延長啲啦，我估你可能有38秒咁上下啦。咁你喺呢38秒裏面揀其中20秒嚟畫翻啲 key pose 嚟做埋個 EA2 就完啦，係啦，即係唔係做晒嘅，即係同頭先嘅同學仔都係一樣嘅。頭先我做咧，喂，我翻去先，係啦，翻去 撳錯掣。即係頭先嗰組呢條片一樣啦，咁佢而家做咗3秒㗎啦已經，咁一樣咯，你只係揀其中嘅20秒去做翻個 key pose 就 OK 啦。咁你即係揀翻邊段20秒做啦。咁我當然再一次講啦，盡量揀多啲會顯現到你哋做 motion design 學咗嘅嘢咯。係啦，咁我會建議咁樣做好啲嘅。咁大致上係咁咯，係咯。其他我有冇唔明，即係要點樣啊？有冇早都做咗 Autoscoping 可以加入嚟？我而家直接睇，我哋仲有啲時間啊。Anyone you have finished part of your Autoscoping video because we still have time, okay? So you can also share your video with me and then I can give you the feedback today because you know that we are running out of our time because you know that our assignment will due in next week. 係啦，咁你知道我哋個功課呢度原來我都 upload 咗有個 link 嘅，我睇下有冇人 upload 咗嚟下先，睇下冇啲頭先未交嘅。睇下先，有人 upload 咗入 Moodle 裡面啦，因為可能我之前以為冇俾位你哋 upload 啦，所以咧我就冇睇啊。OK， 見到啲堂仔都有擺入嚟。哇，等我 download 先。sorry， 咁唔好意思啊，因為咧我之前以為我冇俾 link 你哋，所以我先至再開到 Google Drive， 唔緊要，我而家再。嗱，咁我睇下邊個組係頭先未睇嘅先，咁而家 OK 好，見怪獸嗰段，睇先啦。或者應該呢段係我之前啦，係嘛？即係佢哋。但係呢啲戲有啲假，唔夠緊張。你好似咧睇水啊嘛，幫佢跑過嚟，冇嘢啊嘛。好，跟住佢哋過去，但係咧太假啦，即係變咗咧你啲節奏咧好慢啊，即係咧sorry， 原來我未 share 呢個 screen 俾大家睇，唔好意思啊。周子祥嗰組啊，係啦，即係咧，我覺得有少少慢啊，啲動作上。即係咧，唔知大家睇唔睇？希望唔好窒啦。嗱，佢而家呢度咧就繼續喺度巡邏，類似巡邏咁樣啦，行緊啦。我覺得 OK 嘅。好啦，跟住之後咧踢都 OK 嘅，但係都係仲係輕力得滯。我覺得即係佢踢嗰下咧係啦，即係好輕鬆咁樣踢。其實可以再用力啲去踢嘅。而一個人咧，你睇，其實佢翻埋嚟隻腳踢完翻埋嚟呢個動作咧，其實係有少少。即係太過輕力，跟住佢呢個啦，好啦，右邊一個，好啦，跟住呢個啦，佢好似咧嚟睇，冇嘢啦嘛，唔係即係點啊？我探下路先，睇下有冇埋伏。嗱，跟住佢而家應該咧喺度左望望右望望 ，OK 啦，過嚟啦，好啦，快啲過嚟，我幫佢配音先，即係但係咧，太過自由啦，即係嗱，佢應該係啊，我覺得你左探即係探頭出嚟望呢個係 OK 嘅，係啦，咁但係個問題咧，佢應該即係個人再往前啲嘅，即係你諗下做賊，你會點做賊嘅？即係或者你去到一個陌生環境，你即係你，我記得你哋咪之前揾咗啲 research 噶嘛，佢會再烏低身啲嘅，即係你諗下，就算啊，我俾敵人見到我啊，我都即刻耷低頭。匿得埋啊嘛，係咪？好少可咁直個人咧咁樣嘅，係嘛？同埋咧，佢一路繼續向前行咧，會繼續左右探嘅，即係左望望右望望，冇嘢，冇敵人， 好啦，會訂埋伏咁樣㗎嘛，係嘛？咁而家咧就好似唔覺得危機啊，好似好輕鬆咁跑過嚟嗱，望下先有冇人，有冇左面有冇人，快啲過嚟！即係我唔覺得危機嘅，即係其實又唔係叫危機嘅，即係因為佢未必係一個危機嘅 moment，但係佢似係去咗一個陌生嘅環境，呢個人咧就喺度負責叫開路啦，係嘛？即係冇危險啦，喂主人唔係亂啦嘛，喂阿隊友，喂你嚟得啦，係 OK 啊，安全咁樣樣，但係我唔感覺到，同埋有啲慢啊，有啲立啊啲動作，可以爽快啲嗱，呢度，好啦，跟住呢個人行埋嚟又係喎，好真係冇嘢。係嘛？OK，好，我哋繼續行，咁樣類似咁樣樣啊嘛。即係而家就好啦，繼續巡邏啦嘛，而家係嘛？咁你記住啦，呢兩個角色有咩性格嘅分別咧？佢行路邊個角色係邊一個性格？例如一個性格一個角色可能係比較自信嘅，可能一個角色咧比較散漫嘅，會唔會兩者人行路有明顯啲嘅分別咧？而家我見到係有少少分別嘅。嗱，你見到後面嗰個咧行得有少少立立羅羅㗎。我 feel 到嘅，但係咧，如果你前面呢個人啊，即係佢係想行得相對有自信啲咧，可以再行得有自信啲。即係你俾我嘅角色咧，即係嗰個著西裝褸，即係我睇下可唔可以攞翻你之前嗰個咧。因為而家咧，我有陣時你都知道啦，你哋成日身份互換嘅，即係咧今次呢個同學仔咧就扮呢個角色，下一次咧就另一個同學仔扮嗰個角色咧，咁所以我其實未必好清楚知道邊個角色嗱係咪嗰個角色啊？係啦，我 share 呢個同學仔嘅對上嗰個功課啊。嗱，我唔知你係咪頭先個角色咧係扮呢一個主角。嗱，呢個主角咧係相對比我覺得好似一個充滿自信嘅角色嚟噶嘛，係嘛？咁咧所以昂然闊步啊啲嘅感覺嘅。咁咧即係佢會即係挺起胸膛啊，每步路都好有力嗰種感覺嘅，即係佢自信爆棚啊嘛。好啦，但係咧你頭先條 Photoshop 片咧，我自己覺得啦。唔係話冇做到，你哋有嘗試做緊嘅，我見到係啦，我見到真係兩個人行路嘅節奏係有分別嘅，但係我覺得唔夠明顯咯，即係係嘛？即係佢仲有少少咧，見唔見到佢隻腳有少少擦住地下行嘅？你見唔見到佢啊？仲有少少咧黏隻腳黏住地下行嘅，即好似踢拖咁樣擦咁樣行。嗱，後面嗰個白衫嗰個，我覺得反而 OK 喎，係啊，即係佢如果想做呢個感覺咧，即係特登。係佢懶散嘅，越行越慢嘅啦。反而我覺得 OK 喎，但係呢個咧，我覺得佢個自信個感覺未夠，可以再每一步用力啲行，係啦，再自信啲。你諗下，你係一個好自信嘅角色，你會點行路啊？係啦，因為我覺得欠缺咗少少嘅。跟住仲有一個同學就有一組頭先有加入嚟嘅，睇下先，睇下會唔會係？你頭先交咗入嚟Google Drive 㗎啦，咁所以頭先已經睇咗啦，咁所以 OK 嘅。咁仲有冇同學仔係 upload 咗又想俾我睇嘅咧？我再碌多次個 Google Drive 有冇人 upload 啊 ？Refresh， 好冇嘅。Okay， so if anyone got the rotoscoping video and needs my advice. Okay, because I only find 2 videos in my Google Drive and 1 more video in the Moodle. Okay, so I have already give you some feedback based on the rotoscoping video. Okay, so any questions of today? 係啦，咁同學仔今日有冇問題啊？